Welcome back to another video with bad quality HD behind the camera and me, Golden Era Collector, aka Malcolm and Brandon.
That's right.
Our mother given names. Is that the correct way to say it?
If our mother gave us those names.
Mine did because I was named after her dad.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. Anyway, so today we have a few things unboxed. I've been collecting mail in this past 2 weeks since we made another video.
Yep.
And so I got a few things to open up and go over, but I also wanted to talk about some updates on things. In one of the last videos, I said a certain brand. Actually, I don't need to say that because it's going to be in the caption. In one of the last videos, I said iPATH wasn't going to be doing anything good, probably. I was wrong, and we'll dive into that. But first, I want to go into some of these packages because people on eBay are waiting to get some positive feedback from me. I haven't been leaving feedback till I open it up and look at it. Get a rush on that. Knife didn't cut anything.
Can't imagine why.
Dude, this is like extra thick. Give us 7 minutes. We'll be in. I don't actively search for ghetto child products on eBay, but I do come across them from time to time. And one of the things I came across was a nice little set of Muska ghetto child wheels with, I think it has Black Panther bearings. Yeah, so the perfect corresponding bearings. It's not new old stock, but it's in good enough condition for me to get because the only ghetto child wheels I have are some dead stock Muska ones. So I had to get these. They weren't very expensive either, which is another thing that got me excited. But there is one kind of beat one, that's this one. More crap for the collection that I probably don't need, but I absolutely 100% need. Put that aside. Also, wait till you see the next thing, Brandon.
Really?
Yeah. So, I bought those ghetto child wheels. So it only made sense to buy more of the same fucking wheels.
Oh, fuck.
These, holy shit. These have discolored a little bit. I don't know what makes them. I mean, I know age makes them discolor, but this is the same wheel. And it's just a way different shade. 55, 55. Actually, I think, no, exact same wheel. I thought maybe these were wider, but it just looks different. These have the Quickies bearings, the cheapest Shorties bearings.
Not too shabby.
Pretty cheap.
We get the job done.
Should have kept rolling. But also, I'll put that up. Crux trucks. I don't know why. I thought this was a Crux riser, and I was trying to look at it, but that's just the trunk. Actually, no, that is a Crux riser. Okay, yeah. Anyways, Crux trucks. I always thought these were cool. The polished hanger was different to anything else at the time, and so I remember getting this. And I want to say from my memory, I thought these actually grinded better on concrete and marble because it felt like the hanger was just harder, if that makes sense. This one does not come with the inverted kingpin. So this is I think one of the earlier generations of it. I think the inverted kingpin came a little bit later. That was another sole reason that I loved Crux was the inverted kingpin. Crux to me and trucks, the main thing I need is height and the placement of the hanger. So a lot of trucks like Venture, the hanger sits more forward, making it harder to pop when you're trying to do tricks. You gotta stomp a little harder. If you skate, you know you have muscle memory. And so skating inside of these trucks, you know exactly how to flick your foot and everything, and it all goes fucking perfect. And then you make a switch to something like Venture where it's sitting far more forward. You have to stomp your foot even harder now, and it fucks up everything.
Yeah.
I didn't understand this when I was a kid because I remember getting on friends' boards and stuff that had I'm gonna keep using Ventures for an example because Ventures does sit really far forward. I would skate and I'm bro, I don't understand, your board fucking sucks. That's what I would think. I'm this is terrible. I can't do it. I come from skating, Grind Kings, Crux, and Independence, which all had the hanger sitting a little bit further back. So still to this day, I've tried to make the switch to Venture because I love Venture and I always thought Venture was cool as shit. But it's so hard and it gets so frustrating trying to make that change. I can't adapt in anything. When I go bowling, if the lane is not perfectly oiled, I'm going to do shit.
That's tough.
But if it's perfectly oiled, I'm going to bowl at least a 35. Alright, put that up. What's next? took me so long to think of what was in this box, and
We were just talking about this.
I spent at least 7 or so minutes hunting this box down. I kept telling Brandon, it's a black box, and it's like this size. It's somewhere in here. It ends up being in my car, and I just picked it. My brain don't work, dude. I literally picked it up and was like, wait, is this something we're gonna open in a video? So, speaking of trucks, a brand that I never had, Destructos. Hanger placement is actually like perfect on these, but Destructos were a little bit higher. I think they have lows, or they had lows. I've always wanted Destructos. I've always wanted everything. I don't know if you've noticed that, Brandon.
Not at all.
No?
Not even the slightest
Yeah,
clue.
I know. Tabitha, my girlfriend, gives me the most shit because I'm always like, oh, I want to buy this car. I've always wanted one of these cars. And she's like, you've always wanted every one of the cars you had. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why I got them now. Like, come on, let me buy it. That's the same with skateboard stuff, man, because I'm a product of CCS catalogs. Sitting in school studying those, I wanted everything in those. So it only makes sense that I still, to this day, want everything. I finally found a new pair of Destructos, which have been hard for me. I usually find used sets on there, but I don't want to buy the used ones. These things are so beautiful. The green bushings was always a thing for me. I don't know, Destructos seem plain, but like still seem great. And they also had, I don't know if you guys know the brand, but there's another brand that was out around the same time called Destroyer. And apparently there was like some issue because of confusion between the two brands. You had Destructo and Destroyer. Both names sound the same. And I think Destroyer ultimately lost and Destructo prevailed and pulled through and stayed alive. And I think they're still out and about to this day. I haven't looked it up much. Anyways, green base plates. That's another thing for me. I like colored anything on it. Something that's just different from normal. And these had that. Usually the basic Destructos had like a black base, which honestly I kind of prefer to have. I'll take what I can get. Let's move on. We got a lot of crap to go through. So, let's see. I was on Instagram the other day, and there's an Instagram user, goes by the name of Enjoy the Board. You guys might know him. Yeah, if you follow me, you probably follow him also. But he messaged me and was like, yo, check this out on eBay. And as soon as I clicked on the link, I was like, all right, say less. And so I bought it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. I can't miss out on Angel Boy stuff because that's, you know, where our logo derived from. But
Damn.
I think this was 2004, if I remember correctly. But all of the Powell Angel Boy stuff, kind of at the height of Angel Boy. It came out in the 90s, I believe, like mid to late 90s. But of course, with the whole skateboarding boom from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, that's when this really started to take off because it, you know, attracted the attention of a lot of kids. And this is graphics that's right up a kid's alley. And mine. I'm still a child at heart, Brandon. This stuff is so sick. I like this whole lineup right here. I think that is like the original ones, if I remember correct. We ought to recreate like every one of these boards with our logo on it until we get the cease and desist.
Dude, I'm down for that.
I do want to make some boards, so now we have a guide to go by, so we can just straight rip all of that stuff with our own logo. Nobody tag Powell in any of it if we do it.
Swear.
That way we can keep making it for as long as possible. Alright, so fitment issues with S shoes. Maybe I found the solution, maybe not. But as you've seen in other videos, I was talking about how the S insoles were terrible and they needed thicker, better insoles in their shoes. Maybe that would help the size issues. So I went and got 2 pairs of their premium STI Energy foam insoles. And I want to see if those help out because you have shoes like these OG ones that seem to fit good length and everything wise, but your foot sits so low in it because it has an absolutely thin, kind of terrible insole. And I've always heard that these insoles are really good. So we'll put that to the test and see if it helps. Okay, these are really dirty. So, out the gate, it's noticeably thicker.
Damn.
Like, this is maybe like 1/10 of an inch, if you know your fractions. If not, you're in the same boat as me. I don't know my fractions, I'm just making up stuff right now. But these feel like they're like 1/4 of an inch thick. The forefoot feels thicker than the heel on these. And, I picked up the wrong insole. They come in different sizes, so you generally don't have to cut them down, but they have templates in case you need to.
Oh, nice.
These being a 9.5, these go up to a 9.5. So, it should fit. And it does. A little bit of room left over, but come on. It does help the fit out a little bit. I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe still going on full size down in these is good. It's noticeably comfortable. So, if you're on S website and you're buying yourself a new pair of shoes, get you a set of these while you're in there. It bumps the price up a bit, but it's definitely worth it so far because, I mean, initially the shoe fits a little better, your foot sits up higher, you have a lot more cushion, which is the biggest problem with a lot of S and or any Soltec shoes, honestly. This should help. I've heard that these last a long time. I've seen like people's comments and stuff on S's page saying that they've used the same set through like 4 different pairs of shoes and stuff like that. Damn. So you get your money's worth. It's not some gimmick sole. Like if you get a memory foam insole, you know, it sounds good Trash. In theory, but yeah, absolutely shit. Apparently these are really good. That's the thing with, you know, I went sidetracked. I started explaining this and then went down a whole different side quest. So, like I've explained with Soltec shoes, a lot of times they feel a little cheap, but it's because they come with an absolutely paper thin insole that does no justice. I mean, like this right here, you feel like you're walking around on cardboard kinda. Just from me putting it on that one little bit, I've noticed that it changes it all. It makes it feel a lot better. If you're like me and you grew up in a time when all these shoes were just new shoes out and about, you know how better they felt than like a lot of the newer shoes do. These kind of brings it more back to that because, like I said, it feels more comfortable. You feel like you're getting your money's worth. The only downside is you have to pay extra for these, but honestly, they seem worth it to me. Plus, they have discount codes on S website all the time. So if they do have a good discount code, buy you a couple, like I did. I bought 2 packs, and apparently, you know, like I'd said, I'd read comments where people said that you can put these in your shoes, use them through like 4 or 5 different pairs of shoes. So I mean, it's worth your money. But
do they only go up to 9.5 or?
No, that is the medium.
Okay.
They have a large.
Sick.
Let's just Google that real quick. That way we know what we're telling you guys. See what size they have. This is not a paid advertisement by S Skateboarding.
Should be.
Yeah, pay me with more insoles.
It's like a hat.
You need a new one, dude.
Dude, swear to God.
Dude, they're literally $12.99 on the website right now.
Oh, nice.
It goes up to XL, but they're out of stock right now. So the sizes are, small is 7 to an 8, medium 8.5 to 9.5, large 10 to 11, and an extra large 11.5 to 13. So if you wear a 14, you're, you know, SOL. Don't wear a 14. 200% energy return.
Oh.
That's good. Normally you want to get 100%, but you get even more. It's almost twice as much as 100%.
So you don't even need a Monster or Red Bull or anything.
No. And they're 40% lighter. You're gonna be kicking your feet so fast, bro. Kickflips.
That's how those kids are doing it these days.
I love useless terminology and stuff like this. Like, 200% energy return. Like any skateboarder is like, oh fuck yes, I've been waiting for that. So sick of 100% energy return. So sick of it. That is all of my packages, all of my Ghetto Child wheels. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I bought 2.
Yeah, you need some help.
Yeah, I need to start like a page and sell stuff or something. Or actually, I'll just give away a bunch of crap. Next giveaway, Ghetto Child wheels. So wanted to do a little news update. In the last video, I had said that iPATH wouldn't be doing any like OG reissues. Well, I said I felt like. I didn't think they would. So I thought iPATH would come back and kind of just start making like newer product, and if they did bring back an older shoe, it would just be a terrible iteration of it. Well, the thing is according to their Instagram stories, if you haven't been following them, I haven't, I've just been seeing other people post it, I was wrong. Dead wrong. So they have the grasshoppers right here, and it looks pretty true to the original one. Brandon, we forgot to tear out that box.
Yep.
God, this is gonna be so hard.
That's tough.
Y'all might see the entire shoe wall fall down right now. Get Dave Mirror out of here. Oh, this is gonna be fucking bad. Oh man. Not very confident in this. This is not the proper way to pull the shoe box out. I mean, these are already falling over. This is gonna be good. Send it!
Oh, dude, it's not bad at
Not
all.
too bad. See if I can fix it a little bit. Perfect. Fucking love these, dude.
I don't know why you have a hard time walking around in here.
God damn it. I was literally thinking about that, how I went through and just cleaned and reorganized this room like not too long ago. And now look at it.
Yeah, look at it.
Bro. So, it's been a minute since I opened these puppies. We've had somebody asking about iPath a lot.
And they better be in the comments.
Yes. The only pair of iPaths that I still have. Actually, I have some of the cats somewhere, hidden away in a bag. Oh no, I bent my stickers. This box, for some reason, came with like 100 iPath stickers. Tell you what, go to the website, buy some of these terrible stickers, and I'll throw in some iPath stickers.
Ooh.
Because I got a lot of them. But, I'm trying to put this back without bending it, but... So, just try to flop the lid back over, but it doesn't have that kind of a lid. Let me look at the photo so I can accurately talk about the changes.
I mean, those are them, man.
Yeah.
It's brand new.
Yeah, this is it. We got the first pair of reissues. Actually, don't listen to me. A lot of times people can't read through my sarcasm. They look pretty legit. A little off, but pretty legit. So this is just a perfect silhouette. With the reissue, which I guess you still have the photo up there. One of the differences that I do see is the swoop up of the toe. So the toe is actually like bent. Oh god damn, these things are stiff, bro.
Jesus.
So hopefully the reissues aren't as stiff. The toe swoops up a little bit on the reissue, but one of the things that I do notice a lot is this piece right here. So on this one, it's smooth flowing, everything. On the reissue, it looks like it's more of like up and pointy, which kind of bothers me. But again, like I mentioned before, we kind of got to take what we can get. But again, that's one of the things that kind of annoys me, is like everything that this shoe is what made it like so perfect. So to change any little bit of it takes away from its perfectness. And so to make such like a little tiny change like that for no absolute reason, they can make this
Right.
the exact same way that they can make the way that they made it in the reissue. So why not just make it exactly like this? I can get the toe being bent up, you know, maybe they couldn't get it to come out like flat like that.
Right.
Which, you know, honestly, when you put your foot in that shoe, it might flatten out anyways when you walk around. You won't notice it. That is one thing that kind of annoys me. Maybe that's just that photo. Maybe when the reissue comes out, it'll be 100% more like this, you know? One thing I am noticing, it does not have these little plastic eyelets right there, which, not a big deal for me. They have regular eyelets on the reissues, but one of the huge things that I did notice that I do like is the size of the iPath logo. So when they first did reissues of these, which was like mid-2000s, the logo was a lot larger and a lot cornier. It didn't work right. I'm gonna send you a photo. As you can tell, logo's a lot larger. The shoe shape is a little like, it seems a little weird to me, but it might just be the way that that logo is that throws it off for me. But these shoes are a lot better. Like the reissues, the new ones, are a lot better than I expected. Like I said in the last video, I really didn't think they would come close to doing like reissues. Like, let alone good ones. I mean, fucking 5 colorways right out the gate. I will be buying the black pair, which I know is a little different from me, but back in the day, that was the pair that I wanted. God damn, dude. Feels good holding these. We're about to have the reissues, bro.
Those are like the first ones that were released?
Yeah, these are the original.
God damn.
Yeah. And I found them brand new in box, everything, for like $100 with fucking 7,000 stickers.
That's a good looking shoe, man.
Yeah, I don't like the colorway.
It's not my style.
Yeah,
but
I don't like I don't necessarily not like, but I don't care for Rasta like colorway stuff.
Right.
It's not terrible, but it's just like it's not something that I would wear. And so you're not gonna find many dead stock iPaths. So of course I pulled the trigger when these popped up. When these came out, Nelly's Air Force One video was out. I watched it every morning before school, and so I wanted Air Force Ones really bad, mid tops with the strap. And I got the next best thing, which was not on my shoe wall, the DC Avatar. Where the fuck? I swore I had the black and white pair somewhere. I had the DC Avatar, black and white. I'll send you a photo. You can put that in there. I had that, but then these were out too, and I thought these were, to me, a little bit better. Like that take, a mid-top with a strap. I feel like iPATH really knocked it out the park because they had all suede materials. The Avatars were generally all leather. To see this come back around full circle is a nice thing, but there's other models coming out as well. I kind of like stayed stuck on this one for a little bit, but they have the cats, they have a few others that I forget the names of. I think they're doing the crickets also, which is the one shoe that I want as well really bad. The cats I don't necessarily care for, but it is cool to see it out and about. I know a lot of people do like those. I wonder if they're gonna have the stash pocket. I just thought about that.
Nice.
That was another big thing about iPath, was that stash pocket. This is so cool. This is the good thing. Like, I always talk about how like I have like a lot of shoes that I never even look at, like why I have them. But then it's moments like this, like I pulled these out and I don't want to like put them up, you know?
Right.
Like I just want to keep looking at it. Go to iPath.com. I wonder if that's a real website still. It's probably not.
It'd be sick if they came with that too.
Definitely won't. Well, I don't want to say definitely won't, because I definitely didn't think they were going to make a reissue of these at all. And they did. These smells like an old shoe. Oh, hell yeah. That's not coming out. It's got the little gel pad. Anyways, so I was dead wrong. iPath is doing reissues and they seem to be doing them really well. If you want to see more of their stuff, go to their Instagram page, keep an eye on their stories, because I think that's where they mostly post everything at, is in their stories. As a matter of fact, let me look and see if they have highlighted their story reels. I meant to do that before you came over. I suck. Apparently, they're bringing this one back. I don't know the name of that one. But yeah. Keep an eye on iPath. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit that follow button, so maybe I can keep you guys updated on new stuff for them. But that's a wrap for this video. Thank you guys for sticking around, watching me unbox, open a bunch of random crap that I do not need. Like 2 sets of Ghetto Child wheels for no reason at all. That one's hideous. I don't like that color one bit. Does not look good.
That's racist.
Is it though?
No.
Yeah. Alright. But again, I planned on recording the new Krager colorway, but they did not arrive today like they were supposed to, so tune in next time for that video. And we also have new Muscas coming out, new colorway, the tans. Those are coming in the mail. That video will be coming as well. Maybe we'll do them in the same video. Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe we'll have both of them, maybe we won't. I don't know. We're supposed to have one of them today and we don't, so who knows. But again, thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing, all the good stuff. And tune in next time for more BS that nobody probably even cares about. Brandon don't.
What? You're wild.
Brandon, do you give a shit?
Do you give a shit? Give a shit about what?
Go buy some insoles or don't. It doesn't matter. If you want to protect your heels, get some. If you like being in pain 24/7, don't buy any of them. Just wear your S shoes just how they come. Peace out, guys.